Hello, I am Nik Gallicchio, and I am flowers.
Nick, are you ready?
Yes.
Josh, are you ready?
See?
Audience, are you ready? Yeah. All right. 3, 2, 1. Nick Gallicchio, flowers.
All right, so I got to tell you this one thing right off the bat because it was just too perfect. So there's this archaic term for bouquet that I learned, and ladies, it is the perfect nickname for your Georgia O'Keeffe lady parts, and telling you is just a gift from my mussy tussie to your mussy tussie. So let's raise a glass vase of tepid stem water to all the unfathomable depths that we all contain, because flowers got a hell of a lot to mussy tussie tell you. So red roses, of course, say, I love you in the most unimaginative way possible. Orchids say, I find your profile pic charming. And lilies say, we are all hurtling towards death. But my favorite flowers say, fuck you, and I see them every year in Lilacia Park, located in the Lilac Village where I grew up, a suburban town whose name Josh Sigorin will never remember because it starts with L and it has 2 syllables. Lockport? No. LaGrange? No. Lombard, Josh. It is Lombard. Lilacia Park has lilacs and tulip time and a bloomometer, so you know when to go, and I always go in search of the rebel flowers, the ones that break the rules by blooming where they definitely aren't supposed to be. See over there? A serene symphony of red tulips, but wait, a sudden squawk of a yellow one. Or there, a smooth, solemn pink hymn, and screw you, white tulip, wrenching your perfectionism. Lilacia Park has been in my life forever. When I was little, I'd wander in it with both my grandmas every Mother's Day. At 16, I had my first job there, weeding, planting flowers, and shoveling mulch every goddamn where. At 32, I got married there in the presence of the flowers. They were our witnesses. They saw us, and you best believe I'm always on the lookout for them. Okay, it's 2010, and I am driving my mom to chemo, and I point out some early blooming daffodils, and she glances at them before declaring, when you were born, I planted daffodils in the backyard. Your father mowed over them. I never planted a thing again. What I don't say is, Mom, you are dying, and that's what you're holding on to? When I die, I hope they cut me open and find rebel flowers. I want to push up all the daisies so I can be the daisies. Okay, it's April 2020. I'm 8 months pregnant and fucking terrified to give birth alone in a pandemic hospital. I'm worrying over this year's magnolia blossoms like they're a barometer for whether my baby and I will live. April 10th, all the buds look all right. And then 5 days later, it shitstorm snow showers because of course it does. It's 2020, and a week later, those magnolias, they bloom the fuck anyway. And our third child is born 2 days after that with fuck you flower energy running through every vein. Flowers know that ain't nothing gonna happen when the bloom is tight as a fist, but when they're wide open at their most vulnerable, that's when the magic happens. Pollinate that mussy tussie. But here's the thing. Flowers also know that the most beautiful are the first to die, or at least get cut down. When one of my high school students shares their heart-achingly intimate poem of what it's like to be trans, one of their classmates scoff laughs every other line. That poem, that poet, beautiful, cut down. Here's another. A father so brave and so desperate for a safe place to build a family that he travels 1,000 miles from home to plant new roots, to work and give his son who shows up to my class day in, day out, a chance to bloom. Knock on the door, it's not an attendance pass, it's ice. That student, that parent's sacrifice, beautiful, cut down. Or when my son wears a dress to kindergarten on his birthday because he wants to look fancy. Or when he asks me at the Easter egg hunt, where do the 16-year-olds do their hunt? And I ask him, how old are the oldest kids doing egg hunts? And he looks at me like I'm a doofus and says, 22. Or when I try to explain 9/11 to him, bad choices, flying planes into buildings, and he blinks up at me and asks, did people's arms get braked? I can't. I just can't cut that beautiful innocence down. Not yet. Just a little longer. Not today. Give me just one more day. I don't want him to know that the world is going to try to kill everything inside of him that's beautiful and unique. It's a few summers back, and I head out with the kids to Lannon Sunflower Farm. Lannon, 2 syllables, starts with an L. We get out of the house later than I expect, run into construction traffic. I keep thinking, hurry up, hurry up. Our Magnolia toddler screams, takes off her car seat straps while we're on the highway. I'm shrieking, put them on. I'm confused about the directions, don't know which exit ramp is ours. Everyone in the car is yelling, breakfast takes forever. We never get forks, and all I keep thinking is, hurry up, hurry up. And when we finally rolled into the sunflower farm, there's a car in front of us, and the host keeps chatting it up with the driver, and I'm consumed with hurry up, hurry up. After we finally park, and Granger, our oldest, oh, Grange, you run straight into the sunflower field. Not the paths that we're supposed to stay on, no, straight into the bumblebee fuzz-wild wilderness of them. You want to find your own path, and your littlest sister follows you every step of your bushwhacking way. When I tell you that we can each find one flower to take home, your sister holds her bloom in her tiny hands, and then you hold her and you hug her and you say, you're my sunflower. And all I can think is, slow down. I want to stay right here in this moment. I want it to last and last. You are more beautiful than anything I will ever write. You made the whole day worth it. You make every day worth it. You are my sunflower. On the 4th of July, you call fireworks flowerworks because they look like sudden blossoms in the sky. We go back and forth, boom, bloom, boom, bloom. It was Joseph Conrad in his super racist Heart of Darkness that he talked about our lives, our light, how we, quote, live in the flicker, but I'd sure as fuck rather be flower than fire. I want to leave beauty in my wake, not destruction. Blooms are bold, bright, brief. We live in the flicker? Hell no, we live in the flower. Give me something gorgeous, something that's beautiful because it's not afraid to go dark places deep in the dirt. Give me something that makes the world better. Give me, hey, check it out. I say to my dad just last week, looking out the window to my childhood backyard, there, unexpectedly tall against the smooth carpet of green grass, an interruption, a yellow squawk blooming in the middle of the lawn. What do you know? Mom's fucking daffodils.